All right, it is time for the Ministry of Silly Walks, the dumbbell version, okay? Silly walks, we're gonna we're gonna do wall walks today. That's about as silly as it gets. So, anyways, let's take a look at this workout. Really, we're gonna be doing a lot to fire up backs and legs and glutes because we're gonna be doing double dumbbell deadlifts. And then of course, we're gonna be really hitting core and shoulders when we're doing those wall walks. So, first movement, our double dumbbell deadlifts, they're gonna go up by 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, okay? So our double dumbbell deadlifts, we're here, good neutral spine, right? Looking ahead, don't look down at your feet. If you look down at your feet, you're gonna start wanting to round your back. I think about looking ahead, and when we're rising, right, we want to keep a good tall chest, and we wanna have those shoulders and those hips come up at the same time, okay? Don't hip hinge, okay? We don't want to put that strain on the lower back. Just like they always tell you when you're lifting something heavy, right? Lift with your legs, and that's what a deadlift is. If I wanted you to use your backs, I would call it a stiff-legged deadlift. These are not stiff-legged deadlifts, okay? So we would do our 6 double dumbbell deadlifts, and then we would proceed to go to the wall to do 2 wall walks. Okay, so our wall walks, we're here, feet are against that wall. I've got my hands set at my shoulders, okay? And when I'm starting my wall walk, I come up, I push my feet into that wall. Once my feet are on the wall, then I start to walk my hands back. Nice tight core, get my chest to the wall, then I walk it down and come down and get that tension off the shoulders as quickly as possible, okay? You can release those hands if you need. Stretch them out, stretch them back. Once you start getting into multiple wall walks, it's really gonna pile up on shoulders, in the shoulders in a hurry, okay? If we don't have that strength to go all the way with our chest to the wall, we can again, hands are starting by the chest, by the shoulders. Feet are pressed against that wall. I come up. My feet are on the wall now. I come back a few inches. And then I come back ahead and down again. Okay? That would be a scaled wall walk. Now, when we're setting that up, I would try to have some tape set up and try to go back about a foot, walking back about a foot with our hands there. And that's going to really give you some good practice with those wall walks. Okay? If we don't have wall walks as an option, what we have would be bear crawls. So I would set up 2 pieces of tape on the floor, 5 feet apart. I'm starting behind the line, right? My hips are above my head. I would walk it ahead 5 feet. Once I get across that tape, I would back that out 5 feet, okay? Back and across is 1 rep, okay? If we're not going to do bear crawls, the other option there would be to do inchworm hand release push-ups. So we're here, we're walking out our hands, down to ground, right? Hands come off the floor a couple inches, push up, and walk it back, okay? Now, if we don't have strict if we don't have strict push-ups, that's no problem. We can walk that out, still do our push-up down, lift the hands, with the knee on the floor, push up, then lift those legs, and walk it back. So, that's your reps. You're gonna have to work through a steady pace. The bulk of this workout occurs with those wall walks, or those inchworm hand release push-ups, or those bear crawls. That's where this workout's gonna pile up. So think about breathing and staying smart in the deadlifts and being efficient when it comes time to your wall walks or to your bear crawls. Don't go to failure if you're up against that wall, right? Don't have it so you can only start it and then you ditch it and lose it because it takes a long time for shoulders to recover. Kind of have a plan there. You do 1 wall walk, come down, want to take 5 to 10 second rest, and then before you do your another one, that's a good plan. And get those arms by your side, get them lower or sit up on your knees, get that blood flowing to those arms. That's what you need for those wall walks to work more efficiently.